Economic Partnership Agreement and the CSME Standby Facility projects are funded by the European Development Fund and are managed by the Caribbean Development Bank. The EDF is the main instrument for providing European Union aid for development cooperation to the African, Caribbean, and Pacific states and Great Britain's overseas countries and territories. From manufacturing, trade, skills training, agriculture, and entrepreneurship, we highlight the projects that have been put in place to benefit the countries in the CSME and really show how funding is changing the sectors, businesses, and lives of people around the region. The lush island of Grenada can boast of some of the best produce around. Knowing the quality of that produce, the Marketing and National Import Board is using the funds received from the EPA Standby Facility for capacity building to renovate and enhance a packing facility to improve and expand the capacity for export-ready produce. We take a look at the benefits of this project and how it can enhance the lives of farmers and the everyday consumer.
Right now we are doing two things. We're in the process of doing the renovation. So the renovation is happening, construction is happening on the fly. And we are also operating at the pack house at a reduced level. So it's a mixture of work taking place as well as construction taking place over at the pack house. This is a very strategic project for us, very, very important. The United States government introduced the Food Safety Modernization Act of 2011 that essentially mandates every exporter into the United States to have a food safe facility or to be able to be certified. For us here in Grenada, the government has also introduced a traceability legislation, food safety legislation. And so our pack house upgrade is going to give MNIB the capacity to continue to purchase from our 2,100 farmers, to move from 4 million pounds to 6 million pounds of produce annually, and to do this in a facility and an environment that is safe and conducive so that we can say to our local population here in Grenada, or even the exporters that we send to in the international community in Europe, in Canada, and throughout the other Caribbean islands, that any item that you get from the Marketing and National Importing Board, be it produce, is fit and safe for human consumption, in that we've done everything reasonable to ensure that our facility and our processes are safe for the produce that we trade with. When we're finished, the entire pack house is going to be a facility that every Grenadian, every farmer is going to be proud of. We're extremely pleased with the support that we received from the Caribbean Development Bank and the government of Grenada, who has provided counterpart funding to ensure that over the next few months we'll have a facility that is certified, but most of the processes, the workflow is one that is conducive. Additionally, I must add that the facility would give other exporters an opportunity to have their produce processed and packaged in a certified facility that they too can be able to have access to some of the markets that they send to. So it's not just going to be for MNIB, but it's really going to be for all exporters in Grenada, so to speak. What makes me smile is that the consumer can pick this up with a level of confidence and know that it is fit and safe for human consumption. Example, like my daughter. I want to be assured that if I give my daughter any fruit, that it is not contaminated and that she can eat it and that I will be comfortable. And that is what this entire process does. It allows the consumer to know that when you pick something up from the marketing board, that it is safe, it is fit for human consumption, and that you can at least place some level of confidence and trust in it. And that keeps me going. That causes me to tick. It causes me to come here every day to do our best to ensure that the pack house is successful, but that our operations as well is successful.
The MNIB and the Ministry of Trade and Government of Grenada are on the right track. This is a true example of how investment and development into an industry can truly bear fruit.